Hello world, this is Dennis and I got another video for you. This time I'm ripping off Chris, Goji Fan 93, and I'm showing off one of my Trendmaster figures. Obviously as you can tell, this is Mechagodzilla 2. Now this isn't one of those big 10-inch figures like what Goji Fan is showing up. This is, I think it's a 5-inch figure. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think this is 4 or 5 inch. Not too big, but still looks pretty good. Here, let me get a little bit closer to the camera. As you can tell by his face here, on the little spike on his head, and his like stomach, and on his hands, there's a little bit of scratching and stuff. That's because, well, obviously when I was a kid, I used to, play these figures, and I made a mistake of letting one of the neighbor kids playing with it, and for some reason he took it and he was just scratching it against the wall, and ugh. So needless to say, after that I never shared my Godzilla toys with anybody else, cause that just ticked me off. But anyhow, get back on topic. For a 5-inch figure, it it doesn't look that bad. It's pretty good. Obviously, the I don't know if you could tell or not, but um, the coloring is off just a little bit because, well, I've had this figure since, what was that, 95, 96. Plus, originally, it was in a home with smokers because my both my parents used to smoke, so it was in a, in a place with a lot of smoke, so it's a little bit dirty that way. But other than that, doesn't look too bad. Um, Dusty. I need to like here on the arms and stuff. There's like a layer of dust. If anybody's got any suggestions on how to clean these things up, leave a comment. Or if there's a website that goes into detail how to clean up these action figures, I would really appreciate it. But going back to the figure here, whoops, sorry, I'm standing behind the camera here. I don't really have a lot of room in my room here for setting up for a camera, so I'm kind of cramped. So if you see the camera bump and stuff like that, it's because I'm accidentally, bumping into it. But like I was saying before, for a 5-inch figure, it looks pretty good. Except for the coloring being off a little bit, but that's because of being in a smoker's environment. It still looks good. I don't know if you can see here or not. Here, let me get a little bit closer. His eyes are painted yellow. That looks pretty nice. Looks like, the Mechagodzilla 2. Here's a side shot of him in profile. And since everybody else seems to do it, I'll show you the articulation. His head moves. I remember when I used to play this figure, I always pretend he was sort of like, the first Mechagodzilla of 74, and he could do, spin his head and create the force shield and stuff like that. Um, Arms move up and down, and, the legs move, so there's some articulation to it. Now this is, I would have to say, the oldest figure in my collection, in terms as how long I have owned it. Like I said, this thing is from 95, 96, something like that. I got it for Christmas from my aunt Brenda. And I hold on to it because one, I'm a huge Godzilla fan, and two, it's something to remember Brenda by because she passed away, a couple years ago. So something to remember her by. So that's why I still have this figure. Let's see here. Oh, and before I forget, before I end this video, I really should take notes as to what I want to talk about so these videos don't sound so rambling, whatever. Um, I want to thank all of my. Let's see here. I think it's up to, wow, it's up to 67 subscribers now on my channel. I want to thank all of you, whether you're here for the Godzilla videos or the shortwave radio videos. Thank you for tuning in. Obviously, you're going to be making more videos coming up. Might do another video tomorrow. I think I might show up my Godzilla record collection for tomorrow's video. Wait and see. And for upcoming live streams, I don't really have anything planned until around the end of this month when I'll be doing an interview with Todd Tennant. So as we get closer and I can nail down the details, I'll let you guys know what's up. But well, as usual, I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed checking out my Mechagodzilla figure here. And as always, peace and all that good stuff.